You're pioneering all these tricks big on the eve, you know? You're like the godfather of e-boarding right now.
I know, man.
It's mad. Ever since
Amon's the god and I'm his daddy.
Yeah, exactly. Ever since you put those wings on, man, you started to fly.
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh.
Mate, why if I have a Red Bull stuff?
I don't know, double wings, but I just redid this path this morning. Pan down. Look at what he's done to my nice stone path I redid this morning with his electronics.
Yeah, but he forgets that I built the whole thing.
Dang!
The whole stone path whilst he was away.
Dang kids and their electronic toys.
Okay, stop it. Come on. Backward.
That was ridiculous! Ahoy!
Hello.
Welcome to another Brind Brothers episode.
And today we have a few things for you. E-board track changes, Trampa wings.
We've also got the Wanklins here for their impressions on it too. Lastly, if you're lucky, maybe some trickage.
Yeah, maybe some trickage on the jump. I'm back on the OBD, so I can go full speed into it now.
Well, let's kick off. Here's the track updates. Andy,
Matt.
you made these track updates. Talk us through it.
So, this used to be the double donuts. Where James is coming in, used to be one donut, off into the other donut, through the middle we'd normally go, and out. We never really used them, it took up a lot of space, and it just wasn't the best.
30-foot bowl.
Ditched the first one. I flattened one half of it, built the other half up. That gives us a nice left turn into this big old righty.
He's a chonky piece.
Built again on the donut of that side. As you can see, we've also got a pallet jump, dubbed Andy's Gap by Matt.
Yeah,
I built it.
It's just Andy's Gap at this point.
You just launch off of that, land in this massive bird, razz up into this little lefty. Might build it up at some point, might not, probably not. Here they come. Oh, better straight again.
We also cut down that lip there. We've done our normal track updates for the dirt season coming up, so just scraping all the grass off. And on this long table here where we have the rail and the mani pad and the wall ride and stuff, we took the top of the lip off, which opens up this gap back into the berm. So let's cut to when we first tested out Andy's Gap, and then Andy decided to just bomb it into Andy's Gap Part 2. Nighttime as well, so enjoy that right here. Gosh darn, son. Mental. Back to daytime. Let's go into this review. Okay, so for these foot pad tests, I have got Venom wedges, which I think were 15 euros. And Andy is riding the new Trampa wings.
Back on OBD, wings are on. Just got to hook that binding back on, and let's see how the wings are. Easy. Fly.
So, for the Venom wedges, or I think they're called the Venom Concave pads, 4 wedges, one on the toes, one on the heels on each foot. So if you can have a look on my board here, you can see you've got the wedge. My grip tape's falling off after a few runs. Don't know if that's my terrible grip job or if it's to do with the wedges, but you can see thinner on the center of the foot, thicker on the edge. The idea there is to give you some angle to push against on the toes and heels, which gives you more control over the board, means you can ride looser trucks and turn tighter, and should also make it a bit grippier. Woo. Tell me, Trampa wings.
Yeah, they feel good.
Tell me what they are.
Oh, so they're add-ons to your Trampa deck. So I've got an old thin deck, and basically these come on, give you a bit of Wakanda.
Bit of Wakanda.
Work.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else underneath? So we've got these channels, right? So you can use that to route your cables instead of like pulling
so if you're a DIYer, we are, you know, but this is where your cables can run. And then these are just I suppose to save a bit of weight.
Yeah, I think I had a bit of flex as well, maybe, so it's not so rigid. Price?
50 quid.
Cool. Let's get on with our review. Oh, we got the Wanklins here with us, so that you don't have to just take our word for it. They're going to give some...
Take some more Trampa team riders worth for it.
Yeah.
No, we're not biased.
Yeah, we're not biased at all, but we get some more feedback than just us on the Trampa wings and the Venom concave pads. Who's down?
I just cleared Andy's gap then.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I mean, oh damn. Let me get to Andy's gap. Let's see it. Woo! Andy's gap.
You can feel it on the toes, definitely. The heels, there's less support than there is on the toes, for sure.
That's the Venom pads. Initial thoughts on the Venom pads?
They're nice, but you don't quite have the anchor point as you go around corners. Definitely feel it slipping under my feet.
So just finished up having a rag around on the Venom concave pads. My thoughts are they're definitely improvement, but I think they're more designed for boards that are a bit wider than the Trampa. So the Venom decks actually come in pretty wide, especially the Nicky Gears Platypus. I think having those out wider on the foot would definitely make them more effective and more comfortable. They are an upgrade, but I think they would be even better on a slightly wider deck.
Bad. Thoughts, impressions, opinions?
A lot more comfy. Definitely a lot better at anchoring to get harder turns. Definitely a lot better at higher speeds as well, actually.
Let's have a go then. The final review.
Swibbity swabbity swap.
Wow, they're wide. They are so much wider.
Yeah, and you barely get any tang or hang.
Yeah, that is much wider. I'm a size 11.
I've got Sonic shoes on as well.
I have. These aren't my normal e-boarding shoes. These are my freestyling shoes.
Because pros have different riders.
You can feel it like instantly.
Yeah.
The extra width underfoot, that bit of W concave in there. Sorry, a bit of work concave.
We're concave.
We're concave.
We're concave forever.
Wakanda forever!
Yes, I've had that. One cave.
One cave. I like one cave.
He's already down.
Fell over on the first corner of the track.
Why?
I couldn't turn at all. Give us a hand. Cheers. Go sanitize that now, son.
Yeah, man.
Your board's nice and solid, but like no turning compared to mine. Oh my god.
I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, it's impossible. Straight skid, not turn. Oh, how do you turn this thing? I'm impressed actually, to be fair. I'm pretty genuinely impressed. I think if I had my chonky boots on with the stiffer soles, I'd get a lot more out of the board, but like you feel the edge on a regular skinny Trampa. Like you feel it digging into your foot. On this, it just keeps going. Like there's no edge of the board under your feet. You can't feel it at all, which means you can just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I'm genuinely impressed. I'm really happy with them. I'm gonna put them on mine.
Yeah.
End of. Couple laps in.
They're good. My feet are like locked. I normally wiggle my feet about a bit as I go. Oh, there's a bit of movement.
Very good. They do look pretty dang wide, son. James.
Yes.
What are you thinking? Trampa wings?
To be fair, much comfier.
Than just a straight deck and the Venom concave pads?
Both. I think the Venom's like in the middle, so you feel it really cushions your feet. My feet aren't wiggling around like at all,
Yeah.
so it actually works really well.
Because we got the older style decks, ours have a bit of a bow in the edge, so I did have to get a belt sander and sand it down. But other than that, you just get a drill, drill out the holes it says, and then screw it on. Simple. Grip tape comes with it, so I think grip tape comes with it. We got grip tape.
Grip tape comes with it.
Yeah. Grip it, then you rip it.
Then you rip it. So would you boys say €15 Venom concave pads or £50 Trampa wings?
£50.
Definitely the
I think
wings.
it's worth investing.
I think so too. I'd have to say I'd go with the 50 quid wings over the £15 concave pads. I think the concave pads have got a place, but it's definitely on the Venom decks where they're wider. I think they need to be on a wider deck than the old school skinny Trampers. I think it goes without saying, obviously the concave, the Trampa wings don't fit the big boy decks because they're extra wide in comparison.
Yeah.
But for those of us who have got the old school skinny decks, I think it's a buy for sure. Sweet. Well, nice. Let's cut to some airbag stunts. Send it. About the whole bit that he's doing isn't the fact he's spinning the E, it's his wheel spinning up the rolling to get the speed, and the board's just going sideways on him. He just doesn't even care. It's bad. Look at these. Some of these are 6 foot long. We need to start winding this up. Good front flip. I'm sorry, but you are the king of front flips on Mountainboards right now, right?
Yeah, but I'm not the king of eBoards or eBoard freestyle.
You said earlier that you were Amon's the god of eBoard and you're his father.
Taught him everything I know.
Can you front flip the eBoard?
But if I said I've taught him everything I know and he can't front flip, then
Doesn't mean that you can't front flip.
show me a front flip, James. Inspire me.
That's all you got to do, mate.
Yeah.
Just on an eve. We didn't say. If he lands this, it would be a world first. You know, big deals. So for those who aren't aware, I think the key difficulty with this is how heavy the eBoard is and the fact that the weight is in the middle and on the tail. So it's either going to really work nicely and just like wing the front flip round, or it's going to kind of stall a bit in the air. I think it's going to take some muscling, but if you get the snap right, you'll get around pretty nice. But it's way scarier than a backflip. This is like 2 times at least difficulty increase on a backflip. We're coming in for a big finish on this video.
That's good speed.
He's had a couple practice runs. He's starting to get that focused look in his eye. Oh! Didn't look like a full power, full commit. Like
Well, I didn't know what to do.
that's the thing. Well, that's what happens in world first. No one's done it before. Really? Ah, that was close. This is coming.
Yeah.
Oh! This one. Full power. On the throw, not on the power. Yes! Yeah! There it is! Victory lap for Andy down the track. He deserves it. He's nailed it. Here you go.
Yeah, boy! Solid. Half claim because it's bag. Whee! But we'll take that.
2 to make it true, you
2
said.
to make it true, I reckon.
All right, that thing weighs 20 kilos. That's a twofer, 2 in a row. Outro. There we go. What a session. eBoard track changes, product reviews, and Andy just smashing out a worldie right there with the old eBoard front flip.
Yeah, I'm stoked on that.
Yeah, mate.
I've been thinking about it for a while, wondering how on earth it's going to go. And you have to throw it pretty hard.
I'm not surprised, and I'm not going to lie, I was thinking I might be able to sneak in there and get that. I can't hit that gap on the eBoard. I can't hit that. Fair play.
Try mine, mate.
I will.
Wings.
I will have to. You've got wings, I might be able to fly. Anyway, man, big summer ahead. Like lots of stuff going up on the channel this summer. We've got more products to review coming up over the next couple of months. I'm working on a 30 at 30 video, 30 tricks at 30, inspired by Mael from LA Park. So you'll get some BTS on that. Events and maybe a couple special things in the works if everything lines up well. You got anything to add? He's just too pumped. And on that note, all that's left to say is tally ho.